Pakistan was founded by the dreams of poets. Aren't we of the same earth? Miss Saadia's dramatic way of talking was one of the reasons I loved her, but I wasn't convinced. It's not that I wasn't proud of my family and our life. I was lucky to belong to one of the more prosperous families in our Punjabi village. But it didn't change the fact that I lived in a village so tiny, it didn't even register as a dot on a map. But I promised I'd talk to Hafsa. This is what I now remember most about my last afternoon at school. The smell of the dusty chalkboard, the sound of the students lingering outside the door, and mostly, how easily I took my ordinary life for granted. Chapter 2. I raced down the school's gravel walkway to catch up to Seema and Hafsa. The sun blazed overhead, warming my chador and my hair beneath it. "I'm buying Miss Saadia one of those bells I see on TV. You know, the kind that rings when class is over?" Hafsa grumbled. "She doesn't always keep us late," I protested. "Remember last week," Hafsa said, "how she went on and on about constellations? By the time I got home, my brothers were out of their school clothes and halfway through their homework." "But wasn't it interesting?" I asked. "The way the night stars help us when we're lost and tell all sorts of different stories? Why do I need to know about connecting dots in the sky? I want to be the first doctor in my family, not the first astronaut," Hafsa said. Hafsa and I had been friends so long, I couldn't remember a time I didn't know her. But when she talked like this, I didn't understand her at all. Unlike Hafsa, I wanted to know everything there was to know. How fast did airplanes fly? Why did some leave whiffs of clouds in their wake and others didn't? Where did ladybugs go when the rain came hard and fast? What was it like to walk through the streets of Paris, or New York, or Karachi? There was so much I didn't know that even if I spent my whole life trying, I knew I could only learn a small percentage of it. "How's your mom?" Hafsa asked. "My mother said her back is hurting." "It's gotten worse," I told her. "She couldn't get out of bed yesterday." "My mother said that's a good sign. Backaches mean a boy," Hafsa said. "I know that would make your parents happy." "It would be fun to have a brother," I said. "There it is. Look at the door," Hafsa said when we turned the bend toward our homes. She pointed to the building that had appeared next to our village mosque. A structure had never emerged quite like this before, with no explanation. 2 weeks ago, a concrete foundation had been poured onto the field where we played soccer. The next week, brick walls arose and windows appeared. And today there was a door, painted lime green. "Any idea yet what it could be?" I asked her. "Yes," Hafsa grinned. If Hafsa could have it her way, she'd be permanently stationed by the crates of fruit at her family's market, soaking up every bit of gossip. "Khan Saab is building a factory." I rolled my eyes. Rumors and gossip were a part of life in our village. Some of the talk was ordinary, about the state of the crops or the weather, but often it centered on Khan Saab, our village's powerful landlord. "Why would he build a factory here? He has plenty in Islamabad and Lahore," Seema said. "What we need is a clinic. Look how much Amma's back hurts. The doctor in town is good, but this village needs a proper clinic." "Do you really think Khan Saab would put up anything to help us?" Hafsa scoffed. "Maybe it's not him building it," I suggested. "Look at the fancy green door. Who else has time and money to waste like that? You know I'm right." Any unexplainable situation was always pinned to Khan Saab. He was the mysterious figure I'd heard of all my life, but never seen. When I was younger, he loomed large and scary, like a character in a horror story. "Sure, he's the one who breathes fire when he talks, right?" I rolled my eyes. "Didn't he pick all the fruit off Naima's guava tree?" Seema winked. "I heard he's why we've had no rain for months," I continued. "I don't decide."